History only tells a story. We are here to see your glory. Stand aside, the Reds are coming. Wrexham is the name. Yes, what a goal by Ollie Rathbone. What a comeback against QPR. I mean, I used to score goals like that when I was young. I used to strike the ball like that before I found White Lightning and Mitsubishi Turbos. What a game. What a player, Rathbone. He's back to his best, isn't he? What a player. Before I carry on, do me a favour. Please subscribe to the channel. Come on board and join me. Join the party. This is where the fun is. I've told you this before. So come on board and enjoy it. Yes, Wrexham are now 6th in the Championship. They're in the playoffs. The Premier League is within touching distance. They can do it. It's been one hell of a journey, hasn't it? 4 years ago today, they were 6th in the National League. They beat Grimsby 1-0 at home. Ollie Palmer scoring on his debut. 6th in the Championship. Sorry, 6th in the National League. 4 years ago. 6th in Division 5. 4 years ago, they are now 6th in Division 2. You know, what a story. It just keeps getting bigger and better. It's not stopping, is it? It's not stopping. You know, it takes more than money. It takes more than money. It takes more than fame. It takes more than exposure. You have to do things right. And they've done it right. They've the recruitment has been fantastic. The people on the board, the people behind the scenes, it's all come together. It's all worked. How's it worked from the beginning? All we wanted was promotion, didn't we? All we wanted to get out the National League, stay in League 2, become a Football League team again. And it's just gone bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not stopping. This year, just survive the Championship. Finished 15th, that'll do us. Survive on goal difference. Stay up on the last day. Just stay in the Championship. That's all we wanted. No, it's bigger than that now. It's getting bigger. You can't control it. This is a monster that's not going to stop. And if the rival fans think, you know, this Disney FC is just a joke, they're going to be in for a shock. This is the real McCoy. I think we're going to the top. We get to the Premier League, we stay there. We're going to do a Bournemouth, a Brentford, a Brighton. We're not coming back down. What a week it's been. What a week. You know? 3 games, every emotion going. The defeat against Norwich, well deserved, I think, to be fair. We should have beaten Leicester. We conceded a goal in the last minute, giving away a stupid free kick. There was no danger, was there? There was no need for that free kick. There was no need for that foul. But we suffered, you know, conceded a late goal. And look what happened yesterday. It was our turn. That's football. That's football. QPR battered us in the first half. It was all one-way stuff, I think. They were all over us like a cheap suit. They opened us up like a tin of beans. They could have had a good 2 or 3 in that first half. We regrouped after half-time, settled down, and certainly after the sending off, it was you know, inevitable we were going to get at least another goal. But to score 2 in stoppage time, what drama. What a comeback, what fight. If QPR had won, I believe they would have gone up to 6. They would have gone above us. But 5 wins out of 7. This type of form gets you in the playoffs and beyond. I don't think second is out of the question. These next 5 games coming up are going to prove what we can do. You win 4 of them, why not challenge for the top 2? Why not challenge for second? Probably a bit too far, probably not going to happen, but it's not out of the question. It's not wholly impossible. Difficult, yes, not impossible. You know, when we were 6th in the National League 4 years ago, we went on that run and finished second, didn't we? It takes more than money, doesn't it? It takes more than money. The recruitment, the staff, the energy, the teamwork. And one man, Phil Parkey, he deserves all the credit for this. How can you want him gone? He's bulletproof, Parkey, isn't he? He can get relegated and he deserves more time. What he's done. 6 in the Championship. 6 in Division 2. I don't think we've been this high ever. And if this is as good as it gets this season, you take it. If we drop down to 12, hey, what a season. What a season back in Division 2. The first time in 43 years. And we're doing this. A rough start, a slow start, but we're coming together now, and we're starting to gel. He seems to know his team. He seems to have the spine there. I'm surprised Rathbone didn't start. Kakachi was on the bench. I thought he was brilliant against Leicester, but he's got the spine. He's going to have to rotate, isn't he? Utilise the squad. It's such a fantastic squad. But I think in many ways, Rathbone is a first-team player. He's Wrexham's best player, without a shadow of a doubt. He made him work with O'Brien on Tuesday, just behind Kiefer Moore. He's finding a way to get 3 attackers. Even though Rathbone and O'Brien are midfielders, he's playing them just off Moore. Rathbone was further forward on Tuesday. Broadhead played yesterday. He's trying to find a way to get an attacking 3. Spearheaded by Moore or Sam Smith. There's so many options now, isn't there? But I think the spine is there. Matty James, fantastic on Tuesday. He was the engine on Tuesday. You know, Sheaf, Hyam, Moore. These are probably the spine of the team. You know, Thomason now on the left. I think he's got a good 8 players who will always start. He's got his first team basically sorted, bar a few who he will rotate. Different opposition requires different formations, different strategies, different players, but I think he roughly knows his proper lineup now. It's taken a while, but you know, it just doesn't end, does it? How's it worked so quickly? From the day one, Parkey has finished in the top 4 seasons in a row. It's likely to be top 10 this year. So 4 top 10 finishes in a row. I mean, this is fantastic stuff. But why not the playoffs? The playoffs are on. They're on. They're on. What a story. As I keep saying, it takes more than money. You have to get it right. You have to use the money well. And what a journey. You just got to strap yourself in and keep going. Just enjoy it. Because it's going to the top. It hasn't even got going yet. I said, what a week of football, what a game against QPR. Looking to do the double over us. Our first win there since 1981, I think. Had to ride our luck at times, had to dig deep. Extraordinary result, extraordinary game, an extraordinary story. At Sheffield Wednesday next week, away. They've got a fight on their hands, haven't they? They're not giving up. They're in dire straits. Hopefully their takeover goes through. Yeah, we should really be beating them. But as we know, football and form don't go together, do they? The form book goes out the window sometimes. I'd take a point there and then beat Millwall a week later. But the Reds are coming, you know. This is not stopping. 6 in the Championship. It's all to play for. It's game on. We can do it. We can give promotion a proper go and really create history. Get into the Premier League. It's on. We can do it. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you again